Price is guaranteed until the countdown hits 000, 20, 37. Get it now, $27. Own it, not a subscription. Build income assets you own. Turn the AI you already use into income assets you own, built and run by one AI manager you own. It's not just a course, and not one more tool to babysit. It's the complete system, run by one AI manager. Point it at a goal, a shop, a funnel, a product, a content channel, and it builds the asset and runs it for you. Hit a wall? You can ask me live. You own the manager, the asset, and your data. For good. Get Hermes Cracked, $27. One payment, it's yours to keep. 30-day money-back guarantee. Another year's gone by, and you're exactly where you started. You want something of your own, something that doesn't vanish the second you stop grinding for it. AI was supposed to be the on-ramp. Everyone said so. You even paid in. And yet here you are, same job, same math, a folder full of AI tools that never became anything. ChatGPT you copy-paste with all day. An image app you've opened twice. A research assistant you forgot you were paying for most of $100 a month, every month, and not a dollar of it ever came back. Maybe you pushed further than most. You installed something like OpenClaw, saw what it could do, and hit the wall where it just sat there. Smart move trying. Most people never get that far. So let me say the thing no one tells you, none of that was your fault. You weren't lazy. You weren't bad at this. A pile of brilliant tools was never what you were missing, you just never had anyone to run them. And it isn't just you. You're not behind. You're early on the wrong side of one gap. More money is pouring into AI than any technology in history. Almost everyone has the tools now. Almost no one turns them into anything real. $100 plus pouring into AI right now and climbing. Most people now use AI in some form. Turn it into a real result. So what's the gap? It isn't a better model. It isn't a smarter prompt. It's the same thing missing from that late night list of yours, someone to run the tools. A manager that points them at one outcome and ships it and keeps shipping while you sleep. Not another app for you to operate. A manager that operates the apps for you, one you own outright. Which raises the obvious question, and the trap almost everyone falls into next. More AI isn't the answer. One manager, not a crowd of agents. Here's the trap everyone's walking into: stack more agents. Run one, then another, all at once. It feels like progress. It's chaos. A pile of powerful agents with no one in charge is a room full of bosses and no one doing the work. The fix isn't another agent. It's one great agent that runs the rest. It holds the blueprint, sequences the work, checks it, and ships it. And it still commands every tool and model you already pay for, from one place. One manager. Every tool. The work actually gets done. The part everyone's scared of: I'm not technical. Describe it in plain English. It builds the rest. By now you might think running something like this takes a developer. It doesn't. Here's the whole job, start to finish. If you can describe what you want in a sentence, you can do this. 1. You type build a sales page for my new ebook and wire up the checkout. Plain English, no code, no prompt wizardry. 2. The manager runs the team, it plans it, builds it, and double checks its own work. The AI does the heavy lifting while you watch and steer. 3. You ship a real, live thing published, your name on it, set up to actually work. Not a draft. Same 3 steps whether it's a page, a funnel, a lead magnet, a product, a shop, or an app. You only ever deal with the manager. It runs the AI underneath. And it ships the real thing, not a draft. Most AI hands you something that looks done and leaves the rest to you. The gap between looks done and actually live and working is where the last attempt quietly died. This is built to cross it. It publishes, wires up the result, and checks its own work before it calls anything finished. Start with a sentence. Finish with a real, live asset. Own the system that did it. Watch it work. One sentence in. A real income asset out and a whole business that runs without you. Before I tell you anything, let me just show you. Here's the exact sentence I gave my agent. Launch a new product line in my shop, pick the niche, make the designs, get the listings live, and make the promo videos. That's the whole instruction. I didn't pick the niche. I didn't make a single design. I didn't write one word of a listing. I handed it the goal in plain English, the way you'd hand it to an employee who actually knew what they were doing and it planned the entire job and did it. That's the difference between a tool and a worker. A tool waits for your next click. This runs the job. And it doesn't stop at one business. Here it is running 3 of mine. 1. A faceless video channel. MapBreak runs itself, the agent writes the scripts, makes the clips, and publishes a new short every single day. I don't touch it. MapBreak live and public, agent run end to end. 24 videos and counting, all auto-published. MapBreak our agent run faceless channel lives in the geography and facts lane. Here are real, established channels in that same lane. These are actual screenshots from Social Blade, go check them yourself. 2. A fully digital product, selling from day one. No inventory, no shipping, nothing physical to handle, pure digital. The agent picked the niche, designed a 25-page printable pack, wrote the listing, set the price, and published it. It's live and downloadable right now. Do gearedpages.gumroad.com/l/reading-tracker-journal live, $8, instant download. 3. And if you want physical products too, a print-on-demand shop. Prefer something physical? Same story. The agent designed the products, wrote the listings, and put them live on etc, wired to print and ship automatically. Then it built the marketing engine too, models wearing the designs, daily promo videos. Chapter stitch built, listed, fulfilled, and promoted by the agent. AI generated promo content, not customer photos. The part everyone gets stuck on. Making the content was never the problem. Getting it seen was. With AI, anyone can make a week of content in an afternoon. So can everyone else, and that's exactly the problem. Making it was never the wall. Getting it seen, shaped for each platform and posted, everywhere, day after day is where almost everyone quits. Remember MapBreak, the video channel from a minute ago? Here's the part I didn't show you yet. What happens after the agent makes a video? It doesn't hand it back for you to post. It publishes it, and not to just one place. It reshapes that one piece for each platform and fans it out across the channels. Then it does the whole thing again tomorrow. 1 video a day, rightward arrow out to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok on its own. The same episodes, live on Instagram, 23 posts, 1 per video, and on TikTok 2. 1 agent, 1 piece of content a day, across all 3, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. A new video every single day, 23 days straight, each one pushed out across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram automatically. No one touched it. 21,643 real views and counting on a channel a human never posted to. Public, so you can go look. You saw the category numbers up top, that's the ceiling this lane reaches. This is how you actually get there, showing up, everywhere, every day, without being the one who does it. And you get the exact system to run it for your own content, your agent producing, reshaping, and distributing for you, auto-publishing where it can, and handing you the rest ready to post in one tap. That's the traffic starter, included free below. Don't take my word, take the internet's. The most used AI agent in the world. And people won't stop talking about it. Everything you just watched runs on Hermes, a free, open source AI agent. It's not a niche tool. It's number 1, and it's public, so you can check every bit of this yourself.
Hashtag 1 most used agent on OpenRouter, dated capture. 171k plus GitHub stars open source, free. 5 times OpenClaw usage on the productivity board. 30% of OpenClaw users have moved across. At @Akshay_Pisha May 2026. And these aren't influencers paid to say it, they're developers and makers running Hermes in public, on their own machines. 2 of them, in their own words. Having a competent agent with constant state has been good for memorializing and organizing important info, directly into Obsidian. 2, doing some amount of research and planning. It's also been helpful dealing with management of several miscellaneous servers in the house, as it's definitely both faster and a better documenter than I am. I have it running on a cheap VPS, with all of the self-reinforcement learning and skill development. It's been improving its usefulness. RNXRX, self-hosting Hermes on a cheap VPS. Hacker News. I'm using Hermes. Don't give it free reign over all your stuff. Run it within a sandbox. Flirim Saho, running it first-hand. Hacker News. Compiled from public sources. Quotes and rankings refer to the open-source Hermes agent, not to Hermes Cracked. Star and usage counts are point in time and climbing, captured with dates. Admission tickets discount code Hermes $3 off, applied automatically, could be gone at any time. What it should cost, $2,025. $27. One payment, yours to keep. Get Hermes Cracked $27. 30-day money-back guarantee, secure checkout via JVZoo. The agent is free. The system is what makes it work. By now you've watched it run real businesses. You set the goal in plain English, the manager plans it, puts a team of AI workers on it, checks the work, and ships. So here's the honest part, and the reason this costs $27 instead of nothing. The agent itself is free, anyone can download it. But most people who do get nowhere, because downloading an agent isn't the same as running a business with one. The difference is the system, the setup, the proven prompts that run my businesses, the operating loop, and the 10 business models walked through end to end. That's what turns a free download into something that actually runs. It works real websites for you. Yours logs in, clicks through, and gets the job done on its own. Your agent doesn't just write, it operates real websites for you. It opens the page, logs in, fills out the forms, clicks through the steps, and pulls the data you need on its own, while you watch. Not a screenshot of a plan. The actual doing. That's where every other AI tool stops. It hands you the words and leaves the rest, the logging in, the clicking, the form filling to you. Yours just handles it. The agent opens a live website, types the login, and clicks its way in on its own. Live screen capture. And it plays it straight. It works websites the legitimate way and won't touch anything that could get your accounts flagged. That's the tedious part of almost every online task handled. One more thing the worker you own just does for you. One agent, the whole job. The same agent runs all of it. Here's the range. You just watched it work, a real website. That's one thing. Here's the rest, every bit of it run by the same agent, from the one place you set your goals. Run on any model and it sharpens itself. Point it at the AI you already use, free, paid, or on your own machine, and it gets better the more it runs. 200 plus models via OpenRouter, NVIDIA, or local. Swap the brain anytime, no lock-in. Writes itself new skills as it goes. 200 plus models, bring your own self-improving. A team of specialist workers on one board. Big job. It splits the work across specialist AI workers and runs them on a live board. A Kanban board shows who's doing what. Workers run in parallel and hand off. The manager checks each step and you can build a new specialist with SkillForge. Kanban board, parallel workers, make your own. Workflows from idea to shipped. Proven step-by-step paths from a blank page to a live thing, not ideas.
The operating loop: pull rightward arrow, delegate rightward arrow, ship rightward arrow, review rightward arrow, automate. 10 business model playbooks, each end-to-end. Adapts the steps to your goal. The loop 10 playbook step by step. Works on a schedule, unattended. Set it once in plain English, it runs without you. Publish every morning at 9 handled. Real recurring work, daily to monthly. Delivers the results to your channels. Any schedule error occurring autopilot. Remembers you and your business. A memory that builds across every session so you stop repeating yourself. Knows your goals and your style. Searchable, like a living wiki of your business. Gets sharper the more it runs and stays on your machine. Cross sessions ear cably hours. Skills for the whole job. Ready-made skills across the work you actually do, and it writes its own. 85 plus skills across 25 categories: research, design, code, media, social, DevOps. 15 plus plugins: snap-in, memory, video, image and more. Any MCP tool plugs in. Auto-loaded per task, checked by SkillXray. 85 plus skills, 25 categories, 15 plus plugins. Pretty. Real skills across 25 categories: research, design, posting, code, media and more, and when it needs a new one, it writes it. Not a one-trick tool, a worker with range. And unlike every rented tool that does a slice of this, you own the whole thing. Every tool like this is a rental. This one is yours. Here's what they don't tell you about the other AI does it for you tools: they run on their servers. You're renting a seat. The price can change, the limits can change, and some of them flip to a monthly subscription the moment the launch ends. It's in their own fine print. Hermes runs on a computer you already own, or a small server for about the cost of a pizza a month. Your data stays yours. One payment, and it's yours for good. No monthly. No caps. No one can shut it off or take it away. You own the agent that runs your business, you don't rent it. 2 real apps, included. The 2 apps that make owning it safe and fast. Shield SkillXray. X-ray any skill before you trust it. A bad skill can hide instructions you'd never approve, and you can't catch that by reading it. SkillXray scans any skill and shows you exactly what it does, so you greenlight it or don't install it. Scan any skill, see the risk, install with confidence. Hammer and pick SkillForge. Describe it: its built needs something the agent can't do yet. Describe it in plain English. SkillForge builds the skill, then auto runs it through SkillXray so it's safe to use. Plain English: auto checked minutes, not days. Both are real, live web apps, not bonus PDFs. Getting started. If you can install an app, you can run this. No terminal. No config files. No setup wizard from hell. You download Hermes Desktop, open it, and it's running the same way you've installed any other app. Down arrow, download Hermes Desktop. Mac OS. Windows. Linux. 1. Download. 2. Open it. 3. It's running. Prefer full control? Want to go advanced? Same agent your way. Easy mode gets you running in one click. If you're technical, you're not boxed in. The exact same system runs in advanced mode, on your terms, managed from the Hermes web console right in your browser. Run it from the command line on your own computer or put it on a cheap VPS so it runs around the clock, even with your laptop closed. Bring your own keys and models, configure it as deep as you want, and manage it all from the web console above. Easy mode and advanced mode are 2 doors to the same system you pick, and you're never locked into either. If you've wanted a business that runs without you, this is it. The side hustler, you want something of your own on the side, without a second full-time job. Set it up, it runs while you live your life. The freelancer/agency, run it for clients' content, products, lead gen, and keep what you charge. The beginner, no audience, no tech, no experience. The system plus easy mode get you started today. The burned out operator you're already the bottleneck in your own business. Hand the daily work to the manager. 2 ways to use it. Run it for yourself or run it for clients. Here's the part that doubles what this is worth: the exact system that builds your business builds anyone's. You're not limited to your own projects, you can run it as a service for other businesses too. Local shops, coaches, creators, store owners, they all need content, products, and traffic, and almost none of them will ever set this up themselves. Freelancers and agencies use the same agent and loop to deliver it for clients. 1 system you own, 2 ways to put it to work: your own businesses, and done for you work for others. The operator's path. 1 clear path from idea to a real income asset. You're not handed a pile of modules and left to guess. The system walks you down 1 path, 5 moves, and you come out the other side with a real asset, live, with your name on it. Run it on any of the 10 blueprints, or bring your own. Phase 1 plan: pick 1 asset to build first from 10 blueprints or your own and map how it's meant to make money. Your agent pressure tests the plan for holes before you build a thing. Rightward arrow: a clear, money map build. Phase 2 build brief: rightward arrow draft, rightward arrow refine, in plain English. The agent quality gates its own work at each step, so what you make actually holds up. Rightward arrow: a real, working V1. Phase 3 ship: publish it live, public, wired to the money path the moment you go from buying AI tools to running an operation. Rightward arrow: a live asset with your name on it. Phase 4 multiply: turn that 1 asset into a repeatable engine, then point the agent at the next build, and the next. Rightward arrow: a system, not a one-off. Phase 5 run your engines on autopilot or run the whole thing for clients and keep what you charge. Rightward arrow: an operation you own. Every move is mapped for you in the start here roadmap, so you always know the next step, and never stall. Your biggest launch bonus live. You won't do it alone. I'll build one live, with you. Live workshop Sunday, June 28, 2 p.m. ET included, free. You get in now, take a few days to get the system under your belt, then on Sunday, June 28, I go live and build a real income asset start to finish, with you in the room and already up to speed. On my screen, with the same system you just got, how I point the manager at a goal, how the build actually comes together, and the calls I make at each step. Then I stay on and take your questions so you leave knowing how to run it yourself, not just having watched it happen. Can't make 2 p.m. Sunday? It doesn't matter. The full recording is yours to keep, for good. Watch it live, watch it the day you buy, or watch it whenever you finally have the time. It's part of the system you own, it never expires. And these come with it too. 5 more bonuses, so you actually start. On top of the system and the live workshop, you get the shortcuts that kill what usually stalls people: what to build, where to start, what it costs, and whether it's safe, plus a room of operators doing the exact same thing. High voltage super bonus. The offline operator. Should be $297 included, free. Run your whole operation 100% offline, $0 in AI fees, your data never leaving your machine. Our benchmarks across 30 plus open weights models show exactly which to run on your hardware: a 16GB GPU, a Mac Mini, a workstation, the best model for each job, and the step-by-step setup. Optional: the easy cloud path still works out of the box. Cart index dividers. The build menu should be $47,100 things to build, 10 for each of the 10 models. The hardest part is often just deciding what to make. This hands you 100 proven starting points. Pick the one that fits you and go, no blank page. Rocket. The weekend launch plan should be $47 an hour by hour plan for 1 weekend, set up Saturday, ship your first real asset by Sunday night. It turns someday into a 2-day sprint with a clear finish line, so you actually start instead of stalling. Run it for pennies should be $37, a cheat sheet for which AI model to use for which job and how to keep your running cost down to almost nothing. It pairs a cheap workhorse for the bulk with a smarter model only where it counts. So what'll this cost to run? Stops being a worry. Shield the safe operator should be $37. The guardrails that let your agent run on autopilot without ever touching anything risky on your accounts. Scoped access, approvals where they matter, and a safety scan on every skill. Set it up once and trust it. Busts in Silhouette Insider Community 2 months should be $78. 2 months in the community, building alongside other operators doing the exact same thing. Hit a wall, ask, and you're unstuck instead of stuck for days. Momentum is the whole game, and a room helps you keep it. Admission tickets discount code Hermes $3 off, applied automatically, could be gone at any time. What it should cost, $2,025. $27. One payment, yours to keep. Get Hermes Cracked $27. 30-day money-back guarantee, secure checkout via JVZoo. What's inside? Everything you need to set one up yourself. What's inside Hermes Cracked should be the operator's path, your start here roadmap plus money map worksheet, plan rightward arrow, build rightward arrow, ship rightward arrow, multiply rightward arrow, run, $97. The 10 module operator's playbook, all 10 business models, install to shipped, video plus slide decks plus cheat sheets plus workbooks plus transcripts, $897. The proven prompt swipe file, the exact prompts for all 10 models, $197. The traffic starter, your agent reshapes and distributes every post, auto plus one tap, $97. SkillXray, X-ray any skill before you trust it, live app, $97. SkillForge, build a skill from one sentence, live app, $97. The offline operator, run it 100% offline, $0 in AI fees, $297. Red Circle launch bonuses only while the cart's open. Live implementation workshop, live June 28, $297. The build menu, $47. The weekend launch plan, $47. Run it for pennies, $37. The safe operator, $37. Insider community 2 months, $78. What it should cost, $2,322. No fake, normally $4,000. Count down every number above is what that piece would cost you to build yourself or hire out. No live week to clear. No seat that vanishes. No subscription. You own the system, the assets it builds, and the workshop recording, and you run it on your own schedule, for good. What you pay. Build it yourself, months. Own the whole system, today. You're not buying something you couldn't build, you're buying the months back, and the proven version instead of the trial and error one. Why $27 and not $1,800? Because it's launch. I'd rather get this into as many hands as possible while it's new and have you get a real result and decide for yourself what's next than charge what it's worth on day one. Admission tickets discount code Hermes $3 off, applied automatically, could be gone at any time. What it should cost, $2,322. $27. One payment. Yours to keep. Get Hermes Cracked $27. 30-day money-back guarantee. The risk is mine, not yours. The risk is mine, not yours. Get in, set up your agent, run the loop. If it's not everything I said on this page, email us inside 30 days and you get every dollar back. No hoops. Before you get in. I'm not technical. Can I run this? Yes, that's what easy mode is for, a one-click desktop app, no terminal ever. The walkthrough takes you from zero to a running agent today. What does it cost to run after I buy? The agent is open source free. You bring your own AI model, your existing subscription or a cheap key, and it runs on a computer you own or a small server, $10/month. No platform rent. Is this a subscription? No, one payment, yours for good. That's the whole point, you own it, you don't rent it. Do I have to be there live for the workshop? No. It's Sunday, June 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Come live and bring questions if you can. If you can't, the full recording is yours to keep. It's part of the system you own, it doesn't expire when the call ends. Do you promise I'll make money? No, and nobody honest would. The businesses and numbers on this page are mine, proof the system works, not a promise of what you'll make. Your results depend on you. I already use OpenClaw. Is this for me? Especially you. Hermes has a one-command migrate that brings your setup across, and it's reversible. You already did the hard part, this is the obvious next step. A year from now, you'll have something of your own or the same page, open again. You can keep paying for AI that never turns into anything, or keep doing all of it by hand. Plenty of people will, and that's fine. Or you start this weekend, point one manager at one idea, and let it build you the first real thing you actually own. Not another year of someday an asset with your name on it, running on your machine, yours for good. Turn the AI you already use into income assets you own. I'll see you inside. Admission tickets discount code Hermes $3 off, applied automatically, could be gone at any time. What it should cost, $2,025. $27. One payment, yours to keep. Get Hermes Cracked $27. 30-day money back guarantee, secure checkout via JVZoo.